Hi everyone, August 2021. We're in Australia here. This is the Tesla mobile charger connected to a standard 10 amp power point, as you'd see in most Australian households. Until recently, it was only charging at 8 amps. Someone pointed out that the new tails that are on the 2021 versions of the car, the 15 amp and the 10 amp, you can see this is the 15 amp tail here. It used to actually say 12 amps down in here. It now says 15 amps. And on the 10 amp tail, it used to say 8 amps. And now it says 10 amps. So when you go to the car here, you'll see it says 8 amps down in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on start charging, and we'll say start charging here. And you'll see it says it takes a whole lot of time from this point. I've got a Standard Range Plus 2021 made in China with the LFP battery. The bit that we need to focus in here is it says 8 of 8. With the latest software update that just arrived, which I'll jump in and show you which software update I am on. Software, so I am on this version here, which is 25.7, which says it's up to date. Apparently what's going to happen in the next little while is it's going to send an update to the charger and change this to 10 amps. So this is great news. Not sure whether this works for the older tails which have 8 amps stamped on them or not, but I'll pause it here, I'll recut a new video and then put them together, and we'll be able to see it charging at 10 amps, which will be 20% faster on its charge rate, because as you can see here we're not getting very fast at all while I'm sitting in the car. That rate probably maxes out at about 10, and we'll see what we get after the update. So here we are. I came out this morning and the car was still charging at 8 amps, so it actually wasn't full. So what I did is I changed the full charging rate down, just slid it down to saying it was full, and then I let it sit there for a while it was full. So once the car had stopped charging and the cord was still plugged in, then hey presto, magically I just came back a couple of hours later and now we're at 10 amps. So if we now start charging, you'll see it's going to kick in, and boom, we're coming up to a greater charge rate than we were there yesterday. That's with the door open, the air conditioner on and what have you. I was seeing with it in quiet mode at 8 amps, I was up at 13 kilometers an hour or thereabouts, because we've got quite high voltage, so it depends on your voltage level. If I actually shut the door, we come into this mode here and the air conditioner goes off, you can see we've come up now to 15 kilometers an hour, which should max it out for this particular model. So in conclusion, in Australia, standard 10 amp plug, we saw 16 clicking over a couple of times there. If you've got good voltage, standard Australian plug, bank on 15 kilometers an hour that you can now get out of that, 16 kilometers an hour touching on there. And then if you go to the 15 amp tail, that's going to come up to 20-25 kilometers an hour, so making it very good solution without having to go and get a high-powered wall charger installed.